Good day to you out in Real Connections Counseling land. This is Rick the Hat Guy coming to you from my house. I just wanted to talk about something today, and that's about tools. Tools. It's windy and cold today, and I don't know if you can see out there, but it's hard to see, I suppose, but those trees are going like crazy, and that's because it's really windy outside. And I was just outside, doing errands and doing some things. It would be reasonable that I would want to protect my ears. Isn't that correct? And so what do? I pull these trusty flaps down out of my hat, and voila, my ears are protected. You have to use the right tools for the right time. You have tools at your disposal for cold. You have your coats, you have your gloves, you have your hats, of course. You have shoes on your feet or boots on your feet if it's snowy outside. You have face masks. I even have glasses on my eyes, and that kind of protects me from the wind, but it protects me from blindness too, We even use food to protect us from hunger. But when it comes to our relationships, many of us who made vows to each other that we would protect our relationship and that we would protect each other, don't do it. We don't use the tools at our disposal for our relationships. Why don't we do that? At Real Connections Counseling, you have your strongest chance to gain the relationship you want using the right tools. And the right tools, these tools that we teach you, don't wear out. These tools are so good that we can honestly say and pretty confidently say that there's a lifetime guarantee on them. How does that happen? We teach you how to do that at Real Connections Counseling using the team. And we teach you how to do it your best way, the best you possibly can, because we care. And how do we care for you the best way? Well, we do this as a team of counselors. As we go through the counseling experience together, Monique and I come into the counseling room as a relationship, as a married couple ourselves, being in relationship with each other. We get to model that for you, but in a sense, we get to talk about our own relationship because we've been on the other side of the counseling room before, and we know what it's like to have ups and downs, and we know what it's like to have strains in our relationship, and we know what it's like to not exactly remember where the tools were that we had at the very beginning of our relationship. We didn't know where we'd stored them. Turns out we'd stored them right here. Just too deep for us to find. There might have been too many hurts on top of them, but they were there. Using the team of two counselors, you know that you're going to have people who have your backs and that there's no bias in the room. Two people create balance in the room. Two people in the counseling room gives you two different perspectives. You get a male and female perspective, but you get two perspectives of two people who have very different lives before each other. She's a military kid. I'm a South Dakota boy. She lived all over the world. I lived in one spot. These are great experiences to be able to share with you. She's opposite from mine. She's more extroverted than I am, even though it might not seem like it now. I like to have fun. I like to be silly. I like to ham it up with you guys. But in a way, I'm still an introvert and she's an extrovert. So we have different things that we get to share with you in the counseling room. And that turns out to be quite a lot of fun. So you get to learn from our relationship. But not only that, what happens? As you learn to use the tools at your disposal to build your best relationship, you know that the tools we're giving you, we also have in our hearts. The tools that we're helping you find in your own hearts, we found in ours. And so when you go home and you start working on your best relationship, you know that your counselors, Rick and Monique Elgersma, are at home doing the same thing. Isn't that cool? That's the best part about using Go Therapy. We're in this together. And we always will be. As long as God gives us on this earth, we're going to be here for you, and we're happy to do it. I'm Rick Elgersma, the Hat Guy, coming to you from Real Connections Counseling, where you can make your best relationship happen. Thanks and have a good day.